Welcome to Creative Leadership. We believe to be a successful creative, we need to be innovative in learning first, to lead ourselves and thereafter others. We are on our second episode on our series called Vision. In our first episode, we gave an overview of what vision means and why without vision, you and others will go astray. If you missed the first episode, do check it out before you hear this episode. In episode 2, as promised, we are going to talk about how to get clarity of purpose. I call it C.O.P. Before we can understand C.O.P, we first have to ask the most important question. What is purpose? Have you ever built something? I have built many IKEA furnitures, and all I needed to do is to follow the instructions because the designer already knew the purpose of that furniture. Also, the reason I bought that furniture was because I knew what I needed it for. But have you heard of IKEA hack, where people buy a certain IKEA furniture but do not use it for the purpose it was built for? You know, IKEA hack is super innovative, but you are not a piece of furniture. Thus, hacking your purpose will only destroy you. Sadly, many creatives thought hacking their purpose will help them discover their identity, but it actually pushes them into a major state of confusion. One of the ways we hack our purpose is that we follow our hearts, or what our hearts tell us. I sometimes still fall prey to following my heart because as a creative, I tend to follow my emotions. I react to what my heart tells me before I take time to think and process it through my purpose. So what is purpose? Purpose always has a designer that designs based on functionality or responsibility, value, and I like to call the last one mission. Because a great designer will always ask, what is the objective of what I am creating? For example, if I were to design a chair, and my mission is that everyone who sits on this chair will recover from backache, then to achieve my mission, I need to create value so people can see that it is worth every cent to purchase my chair. To create that value, I must design the chair with as many functions that make it ergonomically perfect to support everyone's back. So to know your purpose, you got to know the designer that designed you with a mission, value, and functionality or responsibility. You know, purpose is simple, yet the most complicated thing to discover because we complicate it. As mentioned, we like to hack our purpose. Humans are complicated because we have many wants, don't wants, and also we don't know what we really want. We think we know our purpose, but we actually, we don't really know it. And we keep changing as we go along, hacking our way. For example, in your relationships with friends, family, girlfriend, or boyfriend, do you really know why and where you want to bring your relationships to? What about your health too? Your finances too? Your talent too? Your leadership and so on? Do you know why and where you are bringing your life to? If you know your purpose, you will have better control over your emotions because you are able to do a purpose check each time you go through an emotional challenge or struggle. To me, to know your mission, values, and responsibilities, you got to ask your designer. In Psalm 57 verse 2, it says, I cry out to God Most High, to God who fulfills His purpose for me. My designer is God. What about you? Do you know your designer? Stay tuned for our next episode where we will answer what is the clarity of purpose for one's life.